Heyo everyone, and welcome to week 3 of 5 Block Fridays, the series where I make creations using just 5 command blocks. This week we'll be creating a gateway system to make traveling around the overworld faster. This is technically survival compatible. It's up to you to decide whether or not this is balanced for your survival world. Let's see, these need to be conditional. So I'll change those real quick. But yeah, these are all preloaded with their commands. So I will turn it on and then come over here for a quick demonstration. So the way I have this set up, you need a compass, a lodestone, a respawn anchor, and a stack of ender pearls to create a portal. You put a lodestone where you want the portal to go, right-click it with a compass to get a lodestone compass. This compass has the coordinates for this block stored in its NBT tag. Then you go somewhere else in the world, place a respawn anchor, throw that new compass on top of it with a stack of ender pearls, and we get this new portal block. You go through it. It takes you to the lodestone. You can now break this lodestone, remove it. You can use it somewhere else to set up another portal, but this gateway will persist. And then, since you can't break gateways in survival, if you want to destroy it, it's set up so you just drop an anvil on top of it, and the gateway goes away. So that's basically it for functionality. Let's take a look at these commands. So this first command is what replaces the respawn anchor with an end gateway. This execute statement is going to be used by the next few commands, so I'll just explain it once here. So this first line, the as at e type equals item, is looking for items on the ground. We check the NBT data to see if that item is a compass. Then we execute at the position of that item. We check that item to see if it has a lodestone position tag. Lodestone compasses are actually just compasses with extra data. They aren't a separate item. So we're making sure that it's a lodestone compass. Then we check the block underneath us, so relative coordinates 1 below us, to see if it's a respawn anchor. And then we check for another item entity that has an ender pearl as its ID, and a count of 16. The distance 0.5 means it's between 0 and half a block away from the execution position. So just to summarize, we're looking for lodestone compasses that are on top of respawn anchors that have a stack of ender pearls within half a block of them. So then the run statement here, we set the block beneath us to be an end gateway. We have some NBT data preloaded. This ExactTeleport is saying when you go through the gateway, you go to those exact coordinates instead of an area around those coordinates. And this age is a very large negative value. Age is used for displaying the purple beacon beam that comes from end gateways, but if age is negative, it won't display the beam, and so this will, once it's placed, start counting up, but effectively will never reach a positive value, and so it will never display the beacon beam from gateways created using these commands. This second command uses practically the same execute statement as the first command. The only change here is we're looking for an end gateway beneath us instead of a respawn anchor. In the run statement, we're modifying the data of the block beneath us, which we know is an end gateway. We are changing its ExitPortal tag, which contains X, Y, and Z coordinates that the portal leads to, and we're setting those from the X, Y, and Z coordinates of the lodestone compass item that is executing this command. This third command has basically the same execute statement again. The only difference is we got rid of the final conditional that was looking for the stack of ender pearls nearby. We've moved that into the run statement. So run, we're just killing or destroying any entities that match this target selector. It's the same looking for a stack of ender pearls on the ground. We've added this limit equals 1 to the end of the target selector, so this will only kill one stack of ender pearls. If there happen to be multiple, the rest will still stay there and will theoretically just fall through the gateway on the next few ticks. This fourth command is what allows us to destroy end gateways using anvils. In this execute statement, we start by executing as falling block entities. Falling blocks cover a wide range of entities, including sand, gravel, concrete powder, and anvils. In the second half of the target selector, we check the entity's NBT to make sure that it is an anvil that we've selected. We execute at the position of that entity. We check if the block beneath us is an end gateway. We specifically check that it has the ExactTeleport tag, so this will exclude end gateways that spawn from killing the Ender Dragon. And then in the run statement, all we're doing is setting the block beneath us to air, so that will destroy the end gateway. This last command here detects when players use the gateway and then plays a teleport sound at their position. So in this execute statement, we're executing as all players that have a portal cooldown value of 9. Portal cooldown is set to 10 or 9 depending on the type of portal when a player goes through it. So end gateways and nether portals will both set this value. Then we're executing at their position. And then these next 5 statements are checking all the blocks around the player. I guess all the blocks at chest height in each of the directions around the player to make sure they aren't nether portals. So this way will only continue if it was an end gateway and not if it was a nether portal that caused the player's portal cooldown value to be set. Then in the run statement, we're just playing the Enderman teleport sound. This player here means we're playing it through the player audio channel, so it will be the same volume as other player-generated sounds. At A means any player can hear it. These 3 tildes mean we're playing it at the position of the player. It has a volume of 1, a pitch of 1, and a minimum volume of 0. This minimum volume at the end is only used when you want to force players to hear a sound, even if they're outside the range of that sound. Well, that is pretty much it for this week. Like I said, I don't know if this creation is really balanced for survival. I will be using it in this world to get around and demo my different creations, making it just easier to get in and out of the bunker. But yeah, however you want to use it, that's all up to you. If you enjoy the video, it really helps if you leave a like or a comment down below. If you learned something new or have any questions about how this works, please leave a comment down below for that. And if you want to see more creations like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks, and see you all next week.